Greetings, church. Wanted to have our sort of midweek meeting again through a video and just let you know about things that are going on, just offer a few encouragements if I could. Again, these are strange times. We don't need to. I don't need to keep telling you that. You know that. And yet, times like this, cause us to be challenged in ways spiritually that we had never experienced before, and even pose particular threats to the health of a local church that we've never had to face before as well. And so all the more when the Apostle Paul calls us to be watchful in prayer and to be alert in prayer, that is especially necessary for times like this, because in times like this, when our rhythm is off and our schedules are different and we are locked in at home, different challenges, different temptations arise that we might not otherwise have had to face. So I know that marriages can be strained, families can have additional pressure. I know that some of you are undergoing those kinds of spiritual challenges. Some of you also have outside pressures as well, financial challenges and different things that are crowding in on you. And so again, I think that's why, I know that's why eschatology is so important. It's so important at a time like this. I think in God's providence, we are looking at the prophetic eschatological landscape of God's plan for the future, that we are getting these foretastes of the future kingdom and the future restoration to come under Christ at a time like this, because it is so necessary for us to have the perspective that this life that is filled with the virus of sin is not the end. This is not the way it's always going to be, that the Messiah, the King of David, Jesus Christ, is going to come and bring about a global renewal on the planet. And so that is such good news for us. And so keep pressing on, keep clinging to Christ, even though you feel restless and strained and tempted and challenged in all sorts of different directions. Now is the time to dig our heels in and to hunker down and to cling to Christ with white-knuckled tenacity. And so I'm praying that you would do that. I'm praying for your spiritual growth and for your thriving even, so that, as I said, when we convene together as a church and the dust settles and we see what's left after this whole pandemic thing, that we as a church will be stronger for it. Because again, Christianity is designed to thrive in adversity, and that's what we're faced with. I wanted to offer one sort of challenge to you as a way to, a ministry challenge. If you're looking for a way to minister in these times and you feel sort of useless and not a ministry at your disposal with which to be useful for the Great Commission, I wanted to offer just a real encouragement to you to participate in the ministry of the Word. And by that I mean, let me read a quote to you from the book Caring for One Another, which at one point in time was one of our books of the month. And listen to what he says. He's talking about the whole church. He says, "Our calling is to care for each other's souls. We want to bring our struggles to the Lord and to each other so that the church can be strengthened and the world can witness wisdom and love. But since we have a long list of our own problems, we could easily think that care for others is best left to those who are more qualified. But the kingdom of God operates in ways we might not expect. Here, the humble and weak are the ones who do the heavy lifting of pastoral care." That last line is especially important. The humble and the weak are the ones who do the heavy lifting of pastoral care. Man, that is just so good. That is just what is so missing in the church today in America, that everyone sees that it's everyone's job to do the heavy lifting of pastoral care. You have to understand that we are one another's immune system in the local church. We are to be instruments of transforming grace into one another's lives. And so my challenge to you is, find a quarantine buddy every day with whom you can encourage with the Word, to whom you can send encouragements in the Word, someone that you just encourage them. I just encourage you to find someone that you don't normally interact with. Send them a text, send them a Facebook message. Do Marco Polo if you're into that. And send them a message and find out how to pray for them. This is so crucial, so important. In many ways, what our condition will be when we are able to convene together as a church is largely dependent upon how we function as a body now. And so I'm pleading with you, I'm begging you to, and I know many of you are doing this, and so I don't mean to imply that you're not. I just want to give just another boost of encouragement to be sure that we are speaking the truth to one another in love. Always be about the ministry of the word, because the proclamation of the word to one another is how we will grow individually, and it's how we'll grow corporately as a church. So that's my encouragement. One thing for you to know is that the website is having this increasingly loaded database of resources. All the classes, the finance class, the Revelation seminars, the Psalms class, and the church history class are all being recorded. And so you don't have to miss any of those classes. So those resources are uploaded for you, and they're ready for you to take advantage of. And also, I want to encourage you to be sure that you sign up for Digital Dinner for 8. I know that's uncouth. I know that's unorthodox. I know that's going to seem strange to eat your own meal in front of a screen while you look at other people eating their own meals in a screen. And yet, I just think this is so important for us to be together, and an opportunity for us to exercise the one another's. We will pray together. We will eat together. We will talk together. Sure, it might be a little awkward and a little odd, and it will be. And you know what? That is such. We need to embrace the awkward, embrace the strange, and let those times really challenge us. And I guarantee that on the other end of this thing, that the relationships will be forged even stronger than before, because we made the effort to do that. So I beg you, I really challenge you, even exhort you to sign up for one of those Digital Dinner for 8s. So please text the church number, go to the church website, and everything will be there. Just find a way to sign up for that. There's lots of spots available. Okay, so that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm grateful for you, praying for you, and pleading with the Lord that you would spiritually thrive for such a time as this. So thank you, church, and I will talk to you on Friday in our final video of the week. Take care.